Hello, my friends. Welcome back. How are you? I hope doing okay. Let's see what I'm up to today. Oh, look at this, a bird mold. I think it's going to be so cute. Matter of fact, I know it is because I've seen Miss Loretta over there on Awesome Incidentals use this bird mold, and I think it's beautiful. I have some of my little Druzy inserts here, and this is just really going to be an experiment because I don't know how this is going to look or how it's going to work. But we're going to try to use these Druzy inserts in the bird. Okay, I have 3 cups here, and I'm going to separate my resin. I mixed up 100 mils, 50 of A and 50 of B. And I'm just dividing it between these 3 cups here, which I'm going to leave a little bit in my silicone cup just for a little extra. You know, I made a little extra, which I always try to do because you never know. Okay, I'm going to be using some transparent colorants here, and I chose my Sig Wong colorants, and let's choose 3 colors out of here. Right now, I have the green selected, the blue I just picked up, and let's go with this one. And it is a pink. Kind of like a purple. Kind of like a purple pink. Kind of in between. And here they are. It's called rose red. But it's in between a pink and a purple. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shake them up a little bit. And then I'm going to put 2 drops of the green, because that one is a little bit lighter than the other colors. And then we'll do 1 drop of the other 2. And I just shake them up really good before I start dropping them in my cup. I'm going to reach up here and grab 3 of my silicone stir sticks so that we can stir these up with them. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stir that green up. And I'm stirring pretty slow, making sure I get the sides of the cup and the bottom of the cup. I stopped for a minute because I was looking in there. I thought, I wonder if we would leave it like that. You know, not stir it up completely all the way and leave swirls in it. I wonder what it would look like. Uh, we'll go ahead and stir it up. I guess we'll save that experiment for another day. Although I think I've done it before. Okay. Now I'm going to get the rest of them stirred up. Now we're going to spray a little bit of alcohol inside of my mold here. I'm using a 91%, and I get my alcohol from Walmart. Okay, this is just some clear resin that I saved. Remember, I had a little bit left over. So I'm just going to put a dab of it in down there in the beak of our bird. And then I'm going to take some of these tiny black beads, and I'm going to choose probably 3 or 4 of them and bunch them up together inside of the bird's beak just to make our bird's beak stand out a little bit more. And if you're new to resin and you're watching my channel maybe for the first time, I use alcohol and spray it in the mold to help keep the bubbles down to a minimum. Okay, now I'm just going to take this silicone tipped brush here, and I'm going to fix my little black beads in the way that I want them in the bird's beak. Can y'all see them in there? They, I'm trying to fix them where I'm satisfied with them. And they're pretty much staying where I put them, so I'm happy about that. I hope they remain that way through the curing process. Okay, I'm going to spray a little bit more alcohol in the mold. And let's go ahead and start pouring our color in there. And I'm going to put my silicone stir stick down in there. And I'm going to pour my resin onto the stir stick and let the resin slide on down off of that stick to the mold. And that will help from introducing bubbles into our mold here. I'm going to try and get our bird to look like 3 different colors. That's why I mixed up 3 different colors. But the colorants are going to have to mix at some point on our bird. So what I'm going to try to do here is go ahead and use the pink or pinkish purple in the middle. And then I'm going to try to stop. I'm not going to pour maybe half of this cup because I don't want the rose red color to go down into the tail of the bird. I want the blue color to be in the tail. So we're going to go ahead and stop there and then get the blue. And then I'm going to take the stir stick and poke it down into the tail of the bird. And then let that resin ride on down to the tail of the bird. And hopefully we'll keep the tail blue, the head of the bird green, and in the center it'll be like a mixture of colors. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't know if that's what we'll get, but I'm hoping for that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop with the blue because I've poured all of the blue. And I'm going to go ahead and get that rose red color again. But first, I'm going to use my heat gun and pop any surface bubbles right quick before we move forward. Spritz a little bit of alcohol. And now we're going to pour that rose red right here in the middle, in the center. And I'm going to go ahead and finish that color off as well. And I think that's all we're going to pour in here, you guys, because I need to save room to put the Druzys in. Okay, now here we are. This is hours later, you guys, and I did not get up. I missed my alarm that I set. So we're going to have to try to smash these down in here the best we can and hope for the best. After all, this is just an experiment. So, you know, hopefully we can see what this will look like. I did take my heat gun and heat the resin up a little bit, but it cured a lot more than I wanted it to, you guys. But it's still jelly-like, so that's a good thing. And I rushed in here and hurried up and picked the bird up before I even put my gloves on. So I'm going to stop here in a minute and put my gloves on really quick before I start pushing around in there again, because I really don't want to get that epoxy on my hands, and I've already gotten a little bit on my finger. So I cleaned my hands up right quick. I'm going to pop my gloves on, and I need to just check this out a little bit more before we let it go ahead and cure up. I'm just not happy with it right now, you guys. I want to get those Druzys poked down in there a little bit further. And I'm not worried about bubbles around the Druzys because you can't see that on a Druzy anyway. Yeah, it's still a jelly in a jelly state, so I caught it just in time. But I'm so mad at myself. I missed my alarm, and I really wanted to get them in there a whole lot sooner than I did. But we can't put them in there too soon because they'll float to the head of the bird. So, or they'll just go all around in there and do their own thing. And I didn't want that. I wanted it to be, you know, where I put them at. Okay, I guess that's pretty much what we're going to get, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and heat it up a little bit more, and hopefully they'll go down a little bit more on their own while they're curing. Okay, now we're back and it's fully cured. So I'm going to go ahead and take my oil here, and I'm just going to drop a few drops down into the mold, and then take my hand and work it into the piece so that we can hopefully get it out of here a whole lot smoother. How is everyone doing today? How is your Tuesday going? Mine's going okay. I'm trying to get in a different routine, you guys, get switched back around because my daughter's not working overnights anymore. She got a different job. So I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. So this is just a small project here and it's not very long of a video, but I'm hoping that this will get me back in the routine that I need to be in. We almost have this bird out of here. Okay. Now I'm going to take my mold here and I'm just going to work that silicone oil into my mold, massage it into it really well. And then that way it will be ready to use the next time I want to use it. And it will be nice and conditioned. I did put a picture up in the video somewhere to show you what silicone oil I use. And here's our bird, you guys. I was not trying to get the bubbles out of it. I did not even put them in a bubble machine. I was not trying, to get the bubbles out. But I really do like those bubbles in this piece. It really looks like it's raining inside of the bird. Okay, now let's get our Druzy inserts out and see what it looks like. If this turns out really pretty, I'm going to be making so many of these. I think these birds are so beautiful. Okay, I got one out. And this one is really in there, you guys. I really pushed that one down in there. And the oil on my hands is not helping me out any. I may have to get a tool and push it down in there and grab it so that I can get it out of there. It won't come out. Get out of there. Come on. Okay, I'm going to have to grab something over here. Let's see if we could get it out with this. I'm going to slide it in there gently and pull or push it out. There we go. Now let's see what our bird looks like. I'm going to clean it off a little bit so I don't drop it. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's like mountains inside of the bird. Oh, it's beautiful. Wow, that is stunning. Look at the bird's beak. That turned out really cute. It just really, made the beak stand out. What do you guys think? I think that is beautiful. Okay, I made our bird a hat because I had to make our bird a hat. And there it is. Let's get it on there and see what it looks like. Remember me telling you in my other video that these hats would also look good on the bigger birds? This is the bigger bird I was talking about. Okay, I'm just going to pick the hat up a little bit and drop a little bit in there and kind of get the hat on there so I can seal it from the other side a little bit better. Okay, now I'm going to, I think it's on there. I'm not going to put any more on there. That hat's not coming off. It is on there, you guys. And then I have this mold over here to the side. Let's go ahead and demold it. I don't know what it is, so I went ahead and dropped extra resin in it to see what it is. Oh, it's the cone, ice cream cone, to put ice cream in. So, yeah, that's what it is. It looks really cute. I went and grabbed one of my little castings that has the icing and put it in there. Let's put a butterfly on our bird's tail, you guys. I was looking at the blue one in here that has holographic wings on it, but I don't think we should put blue on blue. So I'm just going to pick out the butterfly that's pink and purple, and it has holographic wings. And I'm going to put some of the Let's Resin Bonder on the tail and bond it on here. And I think that's going to be precious. What do you guys think about this bird? Let me know what you think. It's about that time, my friends, for a sweet goodbye, and I will see you tomorrow. God bless you. Goodbye, my friends. It's called losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's start this conversation. Let's start this conversation. We got no relation. It's